Next thing I want to talk about is the shortcutting strategies. Or the thing I want to talk about in the shortcut strategies is how to improve yourself in the areas you already know. So the shortcutting strategy video or this thing is a 5-step process for you to improve yourself. I'll take example of DI. Step number 1, do 30 questions of DI the way you can. Alright, open up any book, do 30 questions of DI using the normal formulas or normal strategy you use. Alright. Step number 2 is look at the solution and see what went right, what went wrong. So basically you have to solve the same question again using the solution. Step number 3 is leave your pen and try to do all these questions again without using pen or without using any formula, or try to avoid any calculations. Number 4 is identify these areas which you have done shortcuts and make a note of them. This is exactly what I do in my workshops. I give you 10 type of DI questions. I give you 10 type of visual questions. So this is exactly what I do, or this is exactly what I want to do. I want you to identify or make a list of your own logics. Alright, will help you improve. Last thing is try next 30 questions using the same shortcuts. So the list of shortcuts which you have made yourself, try to use that in the next 30 questions and you'll be surprised to see that you have improved a lot. Fine. The similar thing I want you to take in other areas and try to improve yourself. Trust me, the competition, all these competitive exams, the only thing which can give you an extra marks over the other people is shortcuts. Trust me, if you have joined my workshops or my classroom coaching, you know that the way I teach the shortcuts, everything for DI, quant, logic, everything there is a shortcut. It's nothing but it took me 2 years of time to do the same thing. I do the question again and try to find out innovative ways. Alright, exactly same thing I want you to do for yourself. The areas where you're already good, trust me, you can save your time. You cannot improve yourself beyond a level, I understand that, but at least you can save time. Alright, that's exactly what I want you to do. Alright, so moving on, next thing is the silly mistakes. You are scoring 100 marks, look at your paper, you've done 10 silly mistakes. You are scoring 150 marks, you have made 10 to 8 silly mistakes. If you are scoring 130 marks, whatever marks you are scoring, you have made at least 6 to 10 silly mistakes in your paper. So these are the extra 10 marks which you are giving away from yourself because of a stupidity. So I have to use the word, but yes, it's a stupidity or the biggest thing to lose mark before the silly mistakes. And trust me, you'll be surprised to see there is a very easy method to identify and improve your silly mistakes. Alright. Open up the last 5 mocks or pause this video and try to think what silly mistake you have done in the last 2-3 mocks or whatever number of mocks you have taken. So pause this video and make a list. Fine. That is obviously you do one time you do a mistake in quant, one time in DI, one time in logic. So I'm not taking that kind of list. I'm taking the type of mistake you do. Type of silly mistake, calculation error A, marking a wrong bubble B type of error. So write down all the type of errors. You will be surprised to see there are hardly 10 different type of errors which you are making. So all I want you to do is, I want you to make a list of these errors and keep it up in front of you wherever you study, if you study. Alright, so you have to make a list of all the silly mistakes which you are doing, and trust me, you will start improving them gradually. In the next mock, in the next actual paper of CET, if you are going to take that, you will improve that. Again, every time you will improve that. Every time you take a new mock, you will improve yourself. So whichever exam, CAT and any exam you are taking, so you can improve yourself by the silly mistakes. Alright, so please try this at home and trust me, you will see this improvement. So pause this video now and try to identify your weak areas or silly mistake you are doing. Alright, SWOT analysis. This is the most important part of your life. You have been studying all your life, you have been studying for this exam for a long time. Now I want you to sit back and do or redo or retake on what your strategies are. If any country is going for a war, they do the SWOT analysis. If any company is launching a new product or the stock taking of their existing products, they do the SWOT analysis. So exactly same thing I want you to do for yourself. I want you to do a SWOT analysis for your studies or whatever you are studying. Just do a SWOT analysis of where you stand and how much improvement we need. Alright, there's a three-step process for that. There is a 3-step process. Number 1 is take last 5 mocks. Alright, so pause this video, pick up the last 5 mocks you have taken and keep it in front of you while taking this mock. Alright, second thing is what I want to do is, I want you to identify the time taken per mock, per question. I want you to make a list of the question you have solved within 30 seconds, the question you solved within 45 seconds, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes plus, 4 minutes. You will be surprised to see you are getting a lot of questions where you are scoring, you are taking time is more than 2 minutes. Whatever marks you are scoring, there will be some question where you are taking at least more than 1.5 minute time to solve. So make a list of everything. Or what you are doing is, you are identifying your speed, or how fast or how slow you are in every area. Alright, every engineer thinks or is under the impression that his quant is good. Maybe you are good, I don't know. But there might be some people, if you are spending 2 minutes to do one question of quant, it's a waste of time. Alright, so it's not a strong area, it's suddenly becoming a weak area or the area of improvement. Fine. This exercise will help you identify what are your strong areas, what are your weak areas, what are your average areas. Fine. So pause this video and try to frame the time required for anything. For example, maybe for me, quant is less than 30 seconds, verbal, within verbal your vocab, everything within 30 seconds, DI is 45 seconds, verbal reasoning is 1 minute, critical reasoning is 1 minute. So I want you to identify your average area, weak area according to the time limit. Third thing what I want to do is, I want you to look at the accuracy. Are you getting 100% marks, 80% marks, 70, 60% marks, 40% marks or 0% marks in that particular area? Fine. So pause this video and identify your accuracy level for every kind of question, not for every individual question of 1 to 100, but for every type of question. I want the breakup. So pause this video, do that, because we are going to use that thing in the next graph. So we are going to use that thing in this graph. So please pause this video and make a list of that thing we just talked about. Alright. So when we talk about the SWOT analysis, now what we are going to do is, I want you to, now this side on the right hand side, sorry, left hand side for you is the accuracy graph, and the right hand side on the bottom line on the x-axis is the speed. So low speed, high speed, low accuracy, high accuracy, and this is your SWOT analysis. So high accuracy, this curve is high accuracy, low speed, low accuracy, low speed, high speed but low accuracy, high speed, high accuracy. So if your accuracy is high and speed is low, it's an area of opportunity. So identify the things which you have done earlier and mark it here, that quant is my high accuracy but low speed, and DI is my high accuracy, low speed. So this is my area of opportunity where I have to improve. So second part is a low accuracy, low speed. That's the worst area, that's the threats. Your accuracy is low and your speed is low. Now my question is, why you are wasting your time in this area? If you don't have time to improve yourself, leave it. Forget about this part. High accuracy, high speed, low accuracy. You are wonderful speed, maybe vocab, you are very fast, maybe GK. You are at very fast speed, but you are not able to maintain the accuracy. So here I want you to slow down a little bit. If you are weak in an accuracy, slow down. For next few mocks, take as much time as you can to improve yourself. Alright, so I want you to make your accuracy high so that you can work that weak area as improved area. So we have to make a weak area as a strength, which is a high speed, high accuracy. These are the areas. Last part is a strength. So don't let this thing go. This is going to be the core of your thing. Alright, threats are to be made as opportunities. So to improve yourself with the accuracy first and try to make it your opportunity, and make your opportunity as your strength by improving your speed. Fine. So please pause this video and make a chart on a piece of paper and try to identify what is there, what is not there. Alright. Mock engineering. So let me talk about mock engineering strategies for some time. This is our 7-day plan. This is ideally suited for people like you who are scoring less than 150 marks For more than 150 marks, phase 1 and phase 2 are not valid. If you are scoring around 130 and less, this is a very critical phase for you. Alright, or try to do this at home. Or first 2 days, I only want you to work on the accuracy. The first phase is starting with a small papers, 25 marks, 50, 100, 150. But take small paper and work on your accuracy. First 2 days. If you can join our mock engineering program, great. Give me a call tomorrow and we can arrange a courier for you so that you can start the mock engineering. It's a 1 week program. If you can't join this program, no problem. Follow this at home. Try to use the same strategy. Phase 2 is basically working on the speed. Try to improve your speed in the next 3 days, or day 3, day 4. So 2 days working on your accuracy. Tone down yourself. Take as much time as you can to do a question, but maintain accuracy. Out of 50 questions, do 20. But do 18 right or 19 right. That is the kind of accuracy I'm looking for from your side. Second thing is building speed. Last 3 is the optimization of strategies. Phase 3 is the most important part for the people scoring 130 plus. Is that once you are scoring more than 130, fine. If you have seen, you also tried this at home, seen in earlier mocks, that if you are able to manage your mocks, or if you are able to manage your time within a mock, you have scored well in that particular mock. So what I want you to do is, I want you to manage your strategies. We have implemented 30-40 strategy, which is a very good strategy to be followed. So if you are a CET student, you already know about the 30-40 strategy. So I want you to implement the 30-40 strategy or optimize the 30-40 strategy in your phase 2. And the third phase is the optimization of strategies. Alright. Let me give you the overview of what we have talked about. And I talked about the secret formula in the last 5 minutes. Overview. Alright, this is what we have done so far. October, November, December, Jan, Feb. We talked about CET. We had the section test. We've done full-length mock. We worked on accuracy. If you join the CET long-term batches, CET mock, CET workshops, CET King. So we've done this with 9. So February is our D-Day. March 11th is our mock, our CET D-Day. After this, start with the GDPI. So I'm giving you an overview plan of what is going to happen in the next 6 months. GDPI stage, I want you to work on the newspapers, read newspaper, magazines, everything. Don't worry about your GDPI at this stage. We've got enough time. The written test is the main thing. GDPI is hardly 40 marks. Out of this, 6 marks is already over. Your 10th marks, 12th mark work experience. 17 GD, 17 PI. That's something which is remaining. Fine. After CET, if you give me a call, I will ensure that you get maximum marks out of it. Alright, I've been a panelist for various B schools for the last few years. I know what kind of a question that guy is going to ask you, the panelist is going to ask you. I'm going to give you all the questions, all the answers. You have just go and speak it out in the interview. Fine. So don't worry about the GDPI. I'm there for GDPI. You work on the written test. Or you get me a call. Converting the call is my duty. Alright. So we'll work around that thing after your CET. Alright. After this is your third phase, which is an important phase for the PG exams. Velinkar, Chetna, Dalmia, all these colleges will have a PG course, so which you can apply in this stage. So don't worry. If you're not scoring good marks, you can still improve yourself in the last phase. Alright. So I'll stop here and I'll talk about the secret formula for last 5 marks. Number 1, there is no secret formula. Alright, there is no formula which is going to give you extra 5 marks. But the secret thing is the confidence. All I want you to think is dream, sleep, eat, CET for next few days. Trust me, if you are working hard or if you are seriously thinking you can do that day, you will score 5 extra marks. You have seen this in your mocks earlier. The moment you are confident in the mock, in that particular mock, you have scored well. You have scored 5 extra marks. This is exactly what is going to happen in CET. Whatever kind of paper it is there, don't worry. If it's a tough paper, it's tough for everyone. Be confident. Or go to the paper with the mindset that you are going to score well today. Take a Red Bull, take a coffee, take a tea, whatever motivates you or whatever pumps you up, do that. Or trust me, you will gain 5 extra marks by that day. Or by using the secret formula, which is the confidence. Believe in yourself, trust me, you can do it. Alright, so that's the last part of the thing. So I'll stop here and Please implement these strategies. Rewind the video, replay the video as many times as you can, pause as much time as you can, but please implement. Trust me, this video is more than enough for you for last 2 weeks. We talked about everything. We talked about the mock strategies, we talked about the actual papers, we talked about doing the basics. So everything we've talked about. So the only thing I want you to do is follow. If you have any doubt, give me a call. My phone number are there at the bottom of the video. Please call me if you need any kind of a help. But please work hard. Alright, thank you very much. All the best.